I created Caesar. There was no Caesar. Caesar wouldn't have the lifeline or life that he had without a DJ Envy. I created Matt. If I wasn't there, if I didn't create Matt, if I didn't have Matt speak, if I didn't put Matt on the Breakfast Club, if I didn't recommend people to Matt, there would be no Matt. Not one. Not a lick. EYL is here because of me. Because of me going on their show. Me putting them on the Breakfast Club. And I don't have a problem saying it to any of their faces because they know.
Yeah, I wonder why cats like Drake don't want to go to them platforms, huh?
Look at what they're doing.
That was disgusting. That was insane. Is that narcissistic?
OD.
Oh, absolutely.
Is that?
I feel like that's a definition.
I hate to put that on people. I really do.
Because he's basically saying that he is the reason for all of their success. That's basically what he's saying. That's basically, he say, yo, if it wasn't for me and the Breakfast Club and putting you niggas up here, your careers wouldn't be anything. That's absolutely narcissistic. That's absolutely narcissistic.
Imagine walking around with that level of sense of entitlement in life.
Do you feel like you realize the entitlement when you're slighted? Or do you feel
like was he disrespected
That's
first?
a great question.
Right? I don't know what sparked that conversation.
Because maybe I'm not, because right now you asked me that question. I don't think I can think of something on spot.
I'm trying to, what that immediately
absolutely.
reminded me of was when we are obsessed with, we love Jordan Rose on Complex.
Shout out to Jordan.
And whenever I speak of him, like I helped him with like his first article ever.
Right.
Like I helped him pitch his first thing ever. And so that would be the equivalent of me being like, yo, Jordan, like remember, like I'm the reason. That would be like me saying that, which is absolutely disgusting. So I feel like, but then if Jordan was running around just acting like I didn't exist, that I never helped him with anything, which I don't know if that's what happened here, but if Jordan ran around was like, yo, who is Regina? She didn't even help me for real. I don't know how that would hit me. I don't think I would go around retaliating, but that might change my thoughts. Like, I just like that the appreciation is there. Me and him appreciate each other so much. Every time we see each other, we literally talk about how much we appreciate each other. Yeah. So I don't know, like, was he disrespected? Well, like, what made him say this?
I don't know what
or was he
sparked
just,
that.
or was he just like flexing? Like, I don't know.
No, we could say it.
Wait, whoa.
DJ Envy is getting sued for allegedly, they're saying that investors are saying that they invested some money into him and I forgot
Caesar,
right?
Caesar.
DJ Envy and Caesar were partners. DJ Envy
Remember
also
the fat nigga he was running around with?
It was like flipping NJ.
He looked like the number 10 when they walked around.
What Joe call him?
Pizza is crazy. Yeah. But yeah, like DJ Envy has been in headlines this week for being sued.
Well, a few weeks actually.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
A few weeks. Well, for different things. It was the Caesar thing. Now
Sure.
people are accusing him. Yeah. It was he had a back and forth with Rick Ross for a little bit about the car show.
Right.
So he's been like active.
Absolutely.
He's been in the headlines.
Absolutely.
And some clips, going back to your question, Reggie, when you asked like what sparked that, like where did that come from? Some clips you really can take out of context and still know the context. The context that I need or that I heard is he's a narcissist. Or that's narcissistic behavior. I don't want
like that.
Like
I like
there's
that
something
better.
about putting that word on
Behavior.
somebody that just
you don't truly know
well
a
with.
person.
And I don't know the nigga. But based on
you can
that,
say like narcissistic tendencies. We're not calling him a straight up narcissist because that can be like diagnosed.
Somebody tried to say that it was AI generated. I'm not going for that.
Oh my god! Imagine it was.
Yeah, that would be sick. I just could not fathom being one of the people that he named, listening to that. And it's just a constant reminder of two things. The first thing for me is like Alex always says, know who you're dealing with.
Word.
I'm sure a lot of those people looked at Envy and was like, yo, this is an opportunity, right?
A lot of those people being investors.
Yeah, so EYL,
Yes.
right? Earn Your Leisure, big podcast, financial guys. I think they really were the main headlines targets for whatever reason. I feel like they were associated with them. Maybe because they're probably the most likable out of the people he named.
Yeah,
like nobody's caping for Caesar.
They get along with everybody.
I made Caesar, that's not a flex. He's going to jail, probably. Like I made Caesar I don't know who Matt is. I don't know who he was like referring to when he said Matt. But EYL, those guys, a lot of people fuck with them. And so for him to say that, and not only say that, but I never looked at those guys from Earn Your Leisure and thought DJ Envy. Now, I don't know the behind the scenes of how they got on the Breakfast Club, but there's an extended clip on the internet where he even goes as far as to say, like, I don't know if they'll ever be on the Breakfast Club again because
that's what get nasty for me.
I have the power to make sure they're not on the Breakfast Club.
Let me tell you what I guess now.
It's just a nasty
Damn.
mindset.
Wait, he like legit said that, right?
No, he legit said that. Yeah. There's a longer clip out
There's
on
a
the
lot
internet.
of things that we could say because it's like,
He
well,
said
first
that.
of all, okay,
these
like,
it's discouraging.
You're blocking me from the Breakfast Club. Oh, okay.
But these would be the same. Yeah, but
Like, that's not the-
get
that's
to
not
that
the only
after.
media
There's
outlet.
mad and like,
Yeah.
exactly. Like, we just talked about how Drake doesn't want to go to a platform like the Breakfast Club. Respect to all that you've done, but shit like this be wild.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like my whole thing with this is
Beige rage is crazy.
What's it called? What'd you say? He said
Beige rage
beige.
is crazy. Like, it's a thing.
I don't know if it's. Remember how I asked you, do you feel entitlement when you get slighted?
Yeah.
You got to be careful when you go on rants like this because I feel like the universe and God specifically will really learn how to humble you. And if you have to say who you are and what you've done, maybe the pull ain't pulling how you was how it was before. And I mean that super respectfully. DJ Envy has been in the media space for a very long time. You feel what I'm saying? But for me, it's more like if you literally have to handpick, and mind you, these be the same people that will say that, yo, ain't no gatekeepers in this shit. These will be the same people that will tell you, yo, that doesn't happen.
That's why this shit
Oh,
is so
now he literally
discouraging.
said, "Yo, I'll literally not let you come."
You see what I'm saying?
And that's why it's so discouraging as
Yeah.
people our age, our demographic, trying to make something of yourself, knowing that these are the people that kind of hold it. They have to move out of the way to create space for people to come up.
And this is why newer platforms, younger platforms are thriving. Because once you start to realize a lot of the mantras that are attached to these older platforms, respectfully, you start to realize certain politics you don't want to play. You start to realize certain narratives you don't want to give into. You know what I'm saying? So just on a wider level, you know, because I know we're speaking about entitlement here, but that was a very nasty thing to hear. I don't know if I don't know.
And
He looks crazy.
I still
He looks
wonder
crazy.
what set him off to like say that.
But the reason why I keep saying it doesn't matter is because the type of mindset that he displayed, it exists. That's why I don't care what set him off. The fact that that is your mental, that is your psyche,
But the
that
weak
lives
shit-
in you.
But yeah, the weak shit is that he probably thought that was fly. Real talk.
Probably.
He probably thought that was one of the flyest things to do. Like, yo.
It was very like, do you know who I am?
Yeah,
Like,
gangster. Yeah, like, do you know who I am? I'm so-and-so from the Breakfast Club. And
if
like,
he
yo, bro,
actually-
going outside like that, bro.
If he indeed
It's not a good look.
had
bro.
a hand in helping all the people that he named, I think that's a flex. That's dope having a hand in pushing people to the next level and
For sure.
having a part in somebody's success. Like, I'll give y'all a 1000% true story. Obviously, a lot of y'all listeners, y'all been with us for a very long time. We've been doing this for a few years now. The cast has changed a few times. We've been through different phases, different chapters of the pod. People come, people go. It is what it is. We were at a time where we had to transition. It was Alex and I, and we were like, yo, who do we want to do this shit long term? Let's figure it out. We had a short list. The short list was Regi and a few other folks. Regi was at the top of that list.
That's
right?
a fact. That's a fact.
Hey.
Alex and I,
a fact.
we huddle, we talk. When things get dark or tumultuous in the podcast, y'all know I'm on the phone, I'm pacing. I'm like, yo, hey, we got to figure this out.
Right.
Alex,
True, very
we
true.
got to get this shit, whatever it is, right? Alex, super supportive, love this guy, cool,
Yeah.
boom. We get to a point where I think Alex was like, bro, let's go for it. I'm with you. I agree. We want Regi on board. You know, I trust you to pitch it to her or to let her know and just tell me what she says. I'm like, bet, I got you, Alex. I call Regi, and maybe I had texted her and said, hey, I would love to hop on the phone with you, boom.
Right.
And one of the things that I said to Regi, and Regi, correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember saying and feeling like, look, you are going to do great things despite being a part of this podcast. I am just honored and would be honored if you just allowed us to be a part of your greatness. You get like, that was the sentiment behind saying, yo, I would love to work with a Regi.
Right.
That is the sentiment behind working with anybody that you work with. I don't feel like, yo, I'm making anybody or anything. And I hope nobody feels that way about me. It's more so, yo, this person is going to be great. And if you're smart and if you're trying to build something for yourself and the people after you, you want to be a part of people's greatness.